All right. Well, we are live. Shine from Band Protocol. Thank you so much for joining me. It's good to have you.
Yeah, thank you for having me too.
Yeah, I love seeing Band is really active over the last year, and it's good to see you guys building. And your social presence has gotten substantially more robust. So, I don't know if it's Trin or whoever handles your guys' marketing really does a good job, and it's really good to see you all over socials and all the partnerships and business formations that you guys are forming is just amazing. And so I guess before we get into it, what probably makes the most sense is for you to, tell us about your own journey and how you got into crypto, and then eventually what brought you to Band Protocol or just Band, I guess now, right?
Yeah, all right. Okay, so my name is Shine. Um, so I started trading cryptocurrency around I think 2017 to 2018, and yeah, like many newcomer, I lost a lot of money and realized that is what because I didn't really understand the technology behind the blockchain, right? And that experience pushed me to start educating myself and learn how it all actually works. And at that time I was working as front-end developer at the tech company. It's like the agency one, but I wanted to learn more about the blockchain development. So in 2020 I joined Band as the full stack developer, and nowadays I step up into the head of operations, and that's why my real journey into Web3 began.
So how did you meet the team from Band in order to join the team?
So actually, I just go through the LinkedIn one and found that the HR ping me on the LinkedIn chat, and this is very easy. It's very simple, right?
That's how it is. So my
Yeah.
partner Eric, I met him online. We were both Polygon validators, and that's how we became friends. And the other guys on our team, yeah, we met online. And so I would say to anyone listening to this who wants to work in crypto, it truly is about who you know. And certainly if you're a developer, like your GitHub matters, but it's about connecting with people on socials and forming a relationship and doors open. It's really pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think so. Even you go to some crypto event and you meet some people, probably I think the fascinating in the crypto community is just many co-founder they come to the crypto event by themselves. So that means you can touch on them and try to pitch yourself one on one to them, and yeah, so you got the opportunities to join the company very easy.
Did you get
Comparing.
to did you get to go to Cosmoverse a couple weekends ago in Croatia?
Oh, unfortunately, I had a lot of things to do, and
Yeah,
yeah, so
I wasn't able to make it either. But did anyone from Band attend?
no, it's because of we are launching we were launching Membit, right, which is the new one. So this means we were very busy and try to push out this
So I'll
product.
tell you what. Before we get into Membit, obviously we'll get there. For those who are unfamiliar with Band, how would you describe Band protocol, Band network, Band Oracle in simple terms? And what big problem does Band solve in Web3?
Okay, so let's go back a bit about our tech line right now, because we just rebranded our branding from band protocol to band right now, right? And in simple term, band is the unified data layer for AI and Web3, and there are two main products under band umbrella. The first one is band private. So for the people that don't familiar with the Oracle, so blockchain and smart contract can access the real world data by themselves because it's deterministic, like crypto prices, stock prices, gold price, silver price, or other commodities. And then acts as the bridge between the real world and the blockchain, allowing Web3 protocol like lending platform to know accurate prices for lending, borrowing, or liquidation. And the second one is Membit. This is our MCP, model context protocol, which provides the real-time context to LLMs and AI agents. It helps AI systems stay up to date with the latest events and trends happening across social platforms like X, Blue Sky, and Firecaster.
Okay. So I think that makes sense. Price feeds, real world data. So why should everyday blockchain users and crypto investors care about Band? And if Band disappeared tomorrow, what types of apps and ecosystems do you think would feel it the most? Like what would break? What would get worse for users?
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, that the smart contract themselves cannot get any real world assets, real world prices or stock price or anything, right? Like that, right? It's very. I think it's the Oracle provider is very boring job. So simple is just bring some the real world data into the smart contract in the decentralization way. But as your question, so if there is no band for tomorrow, who is the most impact, right? So as we have, I think more than 5 to 6 years about feeding the prices without any compromises and exploit it. So which means we just secure the price and feed the price to the smart contract for the lending protocol or anything without any problem. And you can see so many projects have been exploited or hacked because sometimes they use just only one oracle or they just created or build the oracle by themselves with the one source. So that means if that source is broken or down or um, I think call with the wrong price, that means it will ruin the whole project that you built.
So how many sources does Band use, if you can
Oh,
even ballpark it?
it's more than 5 to 6 sources,
Gotcha.
depending on the symbol that we feed. If you say about the Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is very old symbol one, right? So that means there are a lot of sources that can feed the price and call the API to get the price. More than I think is almost 10 sources. But comparison to the altcoin, some altcoin, alternate coin, that's is very emerged. Maybe at least 3 source or 4 sources. Yeah.
Gotcha. So other than prices, what type of data does Band deliver to APIs and developers and smart contract, devs? Or is it just
Okay.
price?
So actually, for the band V3, we feed only prices because I think more than I think 3 or 4 year experiences that we provide the price data to the customer, right? So 90% of the customer are using the crypto price or stock prices.
For trading, yeah.
Yeah, but 10% in V2, we also provide the other type of the data as well. So recently, there is some projects feeding the sport score to
Mhm.
their smart contract on XRPL chain. Yeah, they just can for the developer, they just build some Oracle script and data source on the Bandchain, and then they will they let us to relay that data like score soccer score or anything to their smart contract, and I think they created some betting app or something. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it seems like prediction markets
Yeah,
are,
like
yeah,
prediction market.
yeah, it's super busy for sure. There was a prediction market that was presenting at Cosmoverse, and I'm blanking on the name. And so I want to give them a free shout out, but I'll have to maybe come back to it. Um, so if I remember right, you're head of operations at Band, is that correct?
Yes.
So can you describe what that means and like what your day-to-day operations kind of look like?
Okay, so as I'm the head of operations, so my responsibility are a lot, you know. So I'm doing anything that executive don't do it. like overseeing the BD1 marketing and also people operations. And I also work closely with the validator and coordinate when their ecosystem changes within the band ecosystem. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on mainnet. That was, or their mainnet
Thank
upgrade,
you.
I should say, from a couple weeks ago. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, so what have been some of the most exciting moments or milestones that have happened for Band, while you've been there, that makes you feel proud to look back on?
Okay, so one of the most exciting moments for me was the band V3 upgrade. Yeah, because it was a major technical milestone that carry real risk. Because if something went wrong and the chain could have halted, but our team pulled it off smoothly and successfully, and also the validator have worked with us to make the smooth launch for the band v3, and thanks to you too. You are the one of our validator, right?
Yes, sir.
And yeah, so I'm very proud of everyone who made that happen.
Nice. Well, we were proud to be a Band validator and a Genesis validator there from the very beginning. I just remembered the prediction market that presented at Cosmoverse was Exo Market, and the
Oh,
founder's name is
dope.
Ali. Yeah, so shout out to Ali and Exo Market. We're glad to see them coming to Cosmos. Well, how about let's get back to Membit AI. And I'm not a technical guy. I came into crypto from traditional finance, and so some of that stuff is over my head. So speaking to me, like I'm a fifth grader in non-technical terms, what role does Membit AI play, and what problems does it solve?
Okay, I will try to. Okay, so Membed is a AI tool that provide context. Context is like the real human generated social content like the Twitter or X content, X posts, um, yeah, or anything that happen on the social media. Yeah, so basically it's when you are scrolling and you see the post, right? So the Membit will gathering this post into the system, and yeah, so after that they just cluster it into the category and make it to be like the context. And after they have the context, they will provide to the LMs or the AI agents, and making them smarter and more aware of what's happening in the world right now. So as you know, LLMs, if you want to train them to be up to date, it's very costly, right? And this Membit solve the data freshness problem, because most leading LLMs have outdated knowledge because their training data has a cut off a date like last year or the
Right.
early of this year. It's not up to date. It's outdated already. And Membit continuously provide a fresh real-time social data, so AI can stay current with the new event and trends. And yeah, so how we get the data, as I mentioned earlier a little bit, we also have the data hunters, the real people who help collect and label raw social content, and Membit then organize into the cluster by category or topic. And it's like this go to earn, because when you are registering into the data hunter, you need to install the extension. And after that, when you are scrolling on the X feed or Blue Sky feed or Firecaster feed, the extension will collect your raw data. And after that, um, they will make organize it into the cluster and categorize this into the relevant category.
So do data gatherers who are running the extension in their browser, do they get paid band tokens? What's their motivation for doing so?
Okay, so in exchange, they will get the reward. But yeah, so in for the reward distribution, we are thinking about it, that how we can uh, pay them the reward. Not sure yet it's band token whether or not, but yeah, stay tuned about it.
Gotcha. And can the average person use Membit to post or to do anything, or is it strictly for developers who need the data for their dApps and smart contracts?
Oh, so actually, we didn't build this Membit for the Web3 developer, because right now we have the data several category like politics or financial, TradFi, DeFi, crypto, so many category inside there. So you can see it on the Membit AI. You can
I was
see
just
a
about to
lot of
ask
category.
where would the developers go? So Membit AI. Gotcha. And
Yeah.
so you're talking so crypto native AI builders and Web2 AI builders can use the Membit AI.
So both developer, either crypto native or any developer, can
Cool.
use our uh, Membit API to get the up to date context. So actually, it's a simple API that when you query, like for example, like if you query for the tech cryptocurrency or blockchain, so it will resolve you about the the top 10 cluster on the result, and after that you can use those result to do anything on top of your application. For example, like if you want the AI agent, you just use this context, and then you use the context once and ask the LLMs again with those context to make the LLM like ChatGPT summarize those things and try to get the export link. And after that, you can just export to the Telegram or Discord or anything to be something like the AI agent as the reporter, daily reporter every day, something like that.
Gotcha. So I have recently discovered N8N and creating workflows with agents, and it's complicated. And so I know very little about it. I just know that it's super interesting. Is Membit something that can hook into N8N to communicate with other agents in like a workflow?
Yeah, great question. So actually, Membit one have integrated into NXN already. So
Cool.
you can just drag and drop the MCP, I think MCP client component onto the NXN, and then bam, you can use the Membit with any LLM model that you want to use. For example, like lately, I just try to create some workflow from the NXN to get something like the Telegram hook and make the AI agent want with the Membit integrated to the Gemini 2.5 Fresh or something. Yeah, I think it's worked perfectly.
So what would be the end result of that workflow? What were you trying to accomplish?
Okay, so first one, my concept is very simple, right? So I want to have the AI agent that can report me the daily news about the crypto one. So I just created the workflow that have the user input, and after that, those take as an input will go to the Gemini LLMs, and after that, Gemini will call the Membit MCP model context, right? And after that, it's returned to the Gemini again to summarize those things from the Membit, and then it's go to output for the end user as I added into the Telegram one, my channel.
And so how does a developer pay for Membit? How does Membit make money for Band?
Okay, right now we open it for free. We give them the free trial with the 500 API credit daily, and it will be top up after the end of the day into 500 API credit again.
So does that mean down the road the API credits I assume will be purchased using Band tokens at some point?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
We try to create a pricing model right now, but I think the most important thing is about we try to gathering up and attract more developer to build on top of Membit first, and after we have the user already, so we just put the pricing plan into our website. But right now you can use this for free.
So if the average person who's on social media, X, for example, if they want to install the extension and participate and contribute to Membit and to the project, do they go to Membit.ai to download the extension? Where do they go?
Oh, okay. So they can access to hunter.membit.ai.
Toolhunter.membit.ai.
Yes,
Okay.
hunter.membit.ai.
And any other place, or that's the primary place to go?
Yeah, I think this one is a primary place to go about to download the extension to be the data hunter.
Cool. And then, so I'm not a dev, but let's say I am. How does Band make developer onboarding and integration easier compared to competitors or certainly to legacy approaches?
Okay, so we have the dev portal for the band price feed, right? So we got the developer tool is called web portal that allow the developer can create the testnet pipe feed with within just few click, and after that they just use those smart contract like a standard reference prices that can use those smart contract and query the price data into their smart contract to create some lending protocol or any application that they wanted. And yeah, so with our band v3 it's very easy to use it.
So why would a developer choose Band over a different solution, a different, either Membit competitor or Oracle competitor?
Okay, so the first one that I haven't seen any application like Membit one in the web3 or web2 space. Yeah, because mostly if you want to create some MCP like Membit MCP, or in technical term it's called rack, retrieval augmented uh, generations, which is the, I think in technical term is something like the vector database that can query really fastly to get the data from the database like this. But I don't want to talk this too much. It's too depth. It's too technical one. Yeah, but if you want to build this, it will cost you a lot of money to do this with the data one, with the infrastructure one, and anything. So we optimize so hard to make it very efficient and try to monitoring, I think, all 24 hour, as well as the price feed. That, as I mentioned earlier about that, we have never had the record of 0% exploit and 0% compromises. So if you were using a band private, you don't need to worry about it at all. And we also have the staff engineer to monitoring your feed 24 hours as well.
Nice. What are some of the cooler use cases that you've seen, like some success stories from the developer community that's using you guys?
Okay, about the price feed or Membit.
Either, yeah, just some sort of success story that I don't know, that makes you feel proud to know that you're doing what you're doing, proud to go to work every day.
Okay, so actually we have been, so the most differentiate one about band is comparing to the competitor is about we went to the place that people don't want to go. So most of the Oracle provider, they they just go to the EVM compatible chain, right?
Mhm.
But we also confident with our engineering team to go to the non EVM chain like Stellar chain or XRP chain.
Mhm.
of flow chain. Yeah, and we are proud to say that we are the main one to Flow and Stellar and also XRPL chain as well.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see where the XRPL chain goes. We're hoping to be added as a validator on that chain, and so we're anxiously awaiting a governance proposal there. So yeah, so Band started out as an EVM project, yeah, and then you guys migrated over to Cosmos. Why? Why?
Okay, so at first we deploy our smart contract, the price feed one, into the Ethereum chain itself. But right then, Ethereum has a expensive gas fee. When we feed one symbol, we use a lot of, I think, more than $10 at the time, or $20 at the time per transaction. So it's very costly and it's very slow. So and right then, Cosmos has been began and emerged. So we see that, oh, we can build some app chain on top of the Cosmos. So we just use the Cosmos SDK and build the chain ourselves. It's called Bandchain right then. And after that, we found that, okay, so Cosmos can customize anything inside there. So we put the Oracle function into the Cosmos one, and we found out, okay, it's faster and also cheaper comparison to the Ethereum one. So this is the reason why that we migrate from the Ethereum to Cosmos.
Yeah, I'm excited to see faster, cheaper, more customizable. I love seeing projects come over from Ethereum like DYDX, and I know we talked about before we got on the call that Ondo is coming,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to think, Telegram, the TAC chain is using the TON network, but it's a Cosmos SDK chain. And yeah, I love seeing the ecosystem growing and people finally figuring out that it's not going to be one monolithic chain to rule them all, that there's going to be hundreds of thousands of app chains eventually, and they all need to be connected. And that's Cosmos and IBC. So let's talk about the band token a little bit. Can you tell the people listening what purpose does the band token serve?
Okay, so Band token is the core utility and governance token of the Bandchain network, and it's used for staking to secure the Oracle data. So because we know that on Cosmos chain we have the validator one, right? And validator have requested the data, and they need to have the some reward in order to request the data. And yes, Band is used for that, and it's also paying for the data request fee and working on the governance proposal, and essentially it's powering the decentralized data economy that run on. And we also working on the Membit staking, like band staking, to get more reward on Membit,
Gotcha.
where yeah, user can stake band to earn more point as a part of the data hunter program.
I love that. I love that. And so, yeah, we encourage everyone to stake band, certainly with long-term funds. If I remember right, I think the staking yield is somewhere between 13 and 14% right now. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, something
And
like
certainly everyone who's listening is welcome to stake with us at Atlas Staking. How about this one? So Band can be acquired on Binance and OKX and some other centralized exchanges, but not super easy to get on decentralized exchanges. And we talked about before the call, it's readily available on Uniswap, right? Because you guys started out as an EVM chain, but then those tokens have to be bridged over to Band, via IBC. And so, what are the team's plans to make the token more accessible to the Cosmos community? If you can help us understand that.
okay. So actually, we have the native band on the band chain, right? Which is the Cosmos standard token one. So which would mean, okay, so we plan to increase more the liquidity on that as well, if
Awesome.
the demand if the demand has met our expectation, right? Because we know that this decentralization is a must for the blockchain ecosystem. And yeah, so we are aware of it, so don't worry about it. Yeah.
Well, how about liquid staking? You can get stake banned on Stride if I'm not mistaken. Can you,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, tell everybody who's listening about stake band and what purpose it serves?
Okay, so liquid staking allow you to stake band and still use ST band in DeFi for lending, providing liquidity or collateral, and it gives the long-term holder flexibility and help bring band into broader DeFi ecosystem. So basically, it's staking that stay liquid. Simple
Yeah,
term.
yeah. So shout out to Stride, kind of the OG liquid staking protocol in Cosmos. And so if you want to stake your tokens but still maintain some liquidity and even be able to deposit those stake tokens to earn double the yield, check out stride.zone. Um, Shine for token holders who want to participate in governance for Band. And some people maybe aren't aware that validators, we vote on governance proposals for our delegators. So you don't have to do anything if you're staking. But if
Mm.
you pay attention to governance, and let's say you disagree with the way that we or your validator votes, your vote always trumps your validators. And so, Shine, if someone wants to do that, where do they go to vote on network proposals?
Okay, so all governance proposal happens directly on Bandchain, and you can access through this by the Band Explorer. It's called Cosmos Scan, which is the cosmoscan.io.
Yep.
And after that, you can connect your wallet with the lead wallet Kepler or Cosmos Station through the Cosmos scan and click on the proposal page. And after that, you will see the recent proposal. And if there is the voting period, so you just click on this and can vote through the Explorer.
Yeah, and there haven't been, I don't think, too many proposals. We're an osmosis validator also, and it seems like they have seriously like one or two proposals a week, so we stay really busy. But yeah, there haven't been too many on Bandchain yet, so I'm excited to see, yeah, token holders start to make proposals and just to see stuff moving forward. Um, let's talk about collaboration and community. Where do you see the biggest opportunities for Band and Membit to work together with other Cosmos chains or other cross chain projects? And are there any collaborations you guys are working on that you can tell us about?
Okay, so as you know that the AI one, the AI narrative is very trendy right now. It's very hot right now, right? So I think the biggest opportunity is in the AI plus data economy layer, providing AI agents and with the verifiable on-chain data for the decision making. So we're already exploring integration with the Cosmos chain, base chain, layer zero, as well as the AI data project that needs cross chain context and transparency. And and yeah, so I think right now we are talking with other like Web2 AI company to use the Membit as well.
Nice. I love that. Yeah, and at Cosmoverse, I loved seeing some Web2 companies show up. Like, Visa was there. What I thought was really interesting was that a representative from the ECB was there, and I think
Mm.
that's just amazing. And uh, the Interchain Foundation, Mag and Barry, and then Nico and Robo all presented, and they talked about how several governments are looking to launch CBDCs on the Cosmos Hub, and some Fortune 500 companies are going to come and launch their own chains. And I think it'll be super interesting to see them integrate with Band and with Membit. And I think some really interesting collaborations are probably not that far off for you guys.
Yeah, we are open. So
Yeah,
if
of
you
course.
know someone or community member know someone who have the I think potential to work with us, just reach out to me.
Awesome. As you guys evolve uh, and you look out 3 to 5 years, and I realize that's hard. I think for us, 3 to 5 years looks like at least 100 validators, a larger team, all kinds of stuff like that. What does success look like to you as head of operations 3 to 5 years out?
Okay, so success means so you know that in crypto space or the blockchain space, we try to make some mass adoption, right?
Right.
So as well as band, success mean band become the default data layer for Web3 and AI, and the go-to oracle providing everything from autonomous agent to DeFi and gaming. For band holder, it means that they directly support and benefit from that growing demand for on-chain data. So I think we keep building and we keep make some good service for the band price feed customer or any members customer, and for sure we will keep it sustainable and try to make some true decentralization.
Nice. How many people are on the band team right now?
20 people.
Nice. And then, so how many do you envision, I guess, on your team in 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, I think so. We keep building together and we try so hard to push some product launch successfully, as you can see on the Membit AI. So we got allow I think 75k 2500 data hunter right now, which is very
Oh, wow.
successful. Yeah, and we are collecting data. It's more than I think 1 million or 2 million per week. So that means a lot for me. And right now we have another goal. We try to find someone who use the Membit data one. It's like a BD task, so you know that. But yeah, so we put so hard to do this,
Nice.
and
So
yeah.
I mean, 2,500 data hunters sounds like a lot. And so, for people who want to get involved, whether it's as the average person in the community, as a data hunter, or even as a developer, I put your link tree up on the screen there for people who can see that. It's linktr.ee/band protocol. Where do you suggest people go first to get involved?
Yeah, so whether you are the developer or non-developer, you can join our Telegram or Discord, and we both we are very active of this, and we have the moderator can answer your question, and if they cannot, so they will ask me directly. So don't worry about it. And
Nice.
yeah, so please follow at Band Protocol on X and takes part in validator or community core. And there's always room to contribute from content creator to governance participation, and also the band price feed indication, as well as the Membit indication as well.
Nice. Well, as we kind of wrap up, what's one thing that you wish more people knew about band, or even your own experience, working with band? What's one thing you would like to share?
Okay, so right now, band isn't just another oracle, but it's becoming the connective tissue between blockchain and AI. And the team has been building quietly and consistently for years. And now, of uh, with the rise of the on-chain and AI data economies, everything we build is becoming more relevant than ever. And right now we know that AI is the future, right?
Right.
And we have been riding the trend. We just we are not just changing the name or vision to be the AI by the name or the context one, but we build the actual product and real product that can help the RMs and the world, and also AI agent to be smarter for sure. And yeah, so please feel free to use the Membit if you think of the opportunity or any chance to build some new product. So yeah, so I think the opportunity are endless.
I think so too. Awesome. Well, Shine, I super appreciate your time. I love closing out with just some speed round questions, which are just a fun way for people to get to know you. And so I'm going to throw two words out at you, and then just tell me the one that comes to mind first. Okay. So if I
Okay,
threw out coffee or tea, what would you say?
coffee.
Me too. How about Coke or Pepsi?
So actually I don't bring the soft drink already, but if I prefer the Coke.
Yeah, I stopped drinking soda a while ago. I love Starbucks refreshers, is where I always go. How about cats or dogs?
Cat.
Me too. And you're the first person I've ever spoken to on this who has said cats. I think cats are amazing. How about call or text?
Um,
Phone call or
call,
text message?
call.
Okay. How about Netflix or YouTube?
Oh, it's hard to choose this because I watch both, but mostly I watch Netflix.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
Yes, yes, I really love it. You know.
Yeah, me too. So on the 26th, so next, I think that's Wednesday or Thursday, the final season comes out, and
Yeah,
I
very
woke up really
important.
early this morning at like 4:30, and so I'm binging the end of last season because I forgot what happened. So yeah, how about physical book or ebook?
Physical book.
Same. How about action, comedy, or sci-fi?
Mm, sci-fi. I love Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, me too. Do you have Apple TV by chance?
So actually I use only Netflix, but if some movie is released on the Apple, so I just subscribe to see those movie just one by
Gotcha.
one.
They have a really good sci-fi show called Foundation that is really, really well done. But how about rock and roll or hip hop or some other kind of music?
Hmm. Um, jazz,
Jazz. Wow. Okay. How about are you a morning person or a night owl?
night owl.
Sitting on the beach or camping in the mountains?
Sitting on the beach.
Yeah, me too. Uh, big party or small get together?
Small get together.
Same. And last question: a road trip with friends or a romantic getaway with a significant other?
The romantic one.
I guess if you like jazz, yeah, you're a romantic. Well, nice, man. I super appreciate your time, and especially since we've been connected for quite some time on Discord and on Telegram. It's great to meet you in person. You know, even if there is the internet in between us. And I think it's important for people to realize that there are people on the other end of the internet running validators and running protocols, and yeah, so they know that we have friends and families, and we like pets and all that kind of stuff too. So yeah, man. So hang out real quick just so we can chat afterwards for just a minute or two. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And remember to um, go to Band Protocol at Band Protocol on X to learn more, and then you can get their link tree with links to everything else. And certainly feel free to stake Band with us at Atlas Staking, and have